From
Los Angeles,
CBS-2.
Nutty to me podcast.
This is Kent Shocknek.
Yes.
He's our morning anchor.
Yes.
And he's a real tech guy, so he's joining us on a show that he doesn't know is called Talk Nerdy to Me, so we won't tell him.
Okay, though. It's okay.
I know nerdy, I know talking, I just didn't know the show Talk Nerdy.
He has his own blog, which I'm sure you've all seen, but why don't you tell our viewers a little bit about your blog today?
As we take a look at cbs2.com/Kent.
We do have some of our preferred viewers or readers who are there almost every day with a comment. There's a great guy named Alex. We asked the question the other day, how much would you charge to have one shoot a bullet at you wearing a bulletproof vest? Now, you're an experimental guy. Have you done that?
No, but I have worn a bulletproof vest.
I nominate you, though. If that's ever a story,
I don't know if
I think you're the one
yeah.
they need to send.
This story sprang from the fact that in Mexico City, some poor garment shop workers who sell bulletproof fashions now to politicians, to celebrities, to gang members, have to be able to show that they know how the product works, and so they are tested in front of the clients. And I said, what's the price that you would have to charge someone before you would do that? Because these guys are making minimum wage in Mexico, whatever that is.
Wow.
And Alex writes in, he says, $70,970.
Exactly.
Right
on the money.
I just had to look, and I figured Alex, because he's written in before, and because he's a car guy, and I know him to be a car guy, I think that's the exact cost of a new model Porsche. And if they aren't yahoos, I don't know what definition you would use.
Oh my
it's
goodness.
Like, hey, come on, Dave, you shoot at me, then I'll shoot at you.
Oh,
I don't think so.
Crazy. What is the craziest story you've ever done? Since you're the maverick out there, since we're using the word maverick so much this season, you're the maverick of this station. What do you do out there?
I have flown twice in zero gravity.
The Vomit Comet.
The Vomit Comet.
I saw that one.
But I was up there with Buzz Aldrin, of all people.
Second man on the moon.
Is floating around in zero gravity. He had a water balloon, and he tossed it to me, and I had a pin, and I popped the balloon, and you could see the water go
That is so
all over
cool.
It was really, really cool.
You go up in a big jetliner, converted jetliner, and then it just goes into a steep, steep dive until you just come up out of your seat and you're floating around on the wall.
It's like when you hit the brakes really hard in your car, you're gonna keep on going forward.
Right.
But think of that in a vertical sense, where they hit the brakes really hard and you're going up in the car. It's really, really intense and very weird because you're sitting there and you're all day long, all your life, you're always experiencing this 1G on top of your shoulders.
Right.
But then all of a sudden it's gone and you have no idea how to get ready for that. Even if you think that you're ready for it, you are not.
The little liquid that's in the inside of your ears likes to be at the bottom of your ears, and that's how you know that you're standing upright. And so when you get up into zero gravity, that liquid, just like Buzz Aldrin's water balloon, sends its little tiny microscopic droplets all around your inner ear, so you don't know what's up, which is what leads to
the motion sickness
or air sickness. Little known fact, fully 50% of NASA's astronauts report zero gravity sickness. The computing power of the lunar excursion module that landed your friend Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong on the moon, Apollo 11, 1969, the computers that they used for that had less computational power than 5 Texas Instrument calculators.
Wow.
And so these guys were heroes. These were very brave.
So they made every bit count.
Yes.
Literally.
I caught that one right away.
Absolutely. So are you going to buy this Google phone?
I am going to have to check to see the carrier situation.
Yeah.
T-Mobile.
Because
Are you pretty loyal to Sprint, even though we have no reason, of course?
No dog in this fight. I know that T-Mobile customers are very happy with what they have, and Verizon customers as well.
I'm a big Verizon fan also.
But I think it's not so much loyalty as the fact that I'm a lazy, lazy man, and if I don't have to switch, I won't. But what really panics me most of all is that I do have everything. My Palm 755P is so perfectly set up right now, and I feel like it's an extension of myself. And I saw that poll the other day that you folks put on the website, among other places, that said more people would rather lose their spouse or something, break up with their spouse, than lose their phone. This is insane.
That is insane.
Well, the thing is,
but I'm concerned about making the swap from everything that I have in the Palm over, and I'm going to need my now 21-year-old nephew who works in Apple up in the Bay Area with the Genius site. Even though he's an Apple genius, I'm going to need him to come down and whatever it is that I do, he's going to have to transfer it all over.
You see, so no matter how nerdy you are, you need someone on a more nerdy level.
Nerd level 3.
Nerd level 3 to help you out.
There's always someone on a higher nerd level.
Yeah,
no matter who you are, there's always someone who just brings it up a notch.
Yeah,
just a little bit nerdier.
we go all the way up to Professor Hawk. Well, Ken, thanks for joining us.
Dave, thank you.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
All right. Yeah,
One more plug for CBS2.com/Kent.
CBS2.com/Kent, or just CBS2.com, and then scroll down to the various blogs, and you'll
His
see
face
my
is the first one
mug
right there.
Sort
Yes.
of hidden, like I'm in witness protection. And we post something every single day. And like I say, as we speak here today at this exact moment, it's the hidden secrets about this show's cast, what Vera does that drives me nuts, and what Henry DiCarlo does that is really putting something over on the viewers. He's such an all-American guy, but Henry has a dark side. It's fun stuff. I hope you'll read it, and I hope you'll leave a comment, and I hope you'll take part in our presidential poll as well.
Goodbye from our newsroom. We'll see you next week.